Hey guys! So I did a tutorial on this purple look for you and I really like it and I hope you do too. And if you do, please give this tutorial a thumbs up and subscribe because I'll try to make a lot more tutorials because I really enjoy watching tutorials and I enjoy doing my makeup. So I figured I might as well just show you what I like to do. I'm going to start off by priming my eyes with Too Faced Shadow Insurance. The great thing about investing in a primer is that it will just make the eyeshadow last so much longer, pulling it all up into under my brow bone and then in the tear duct and underneath. Now I'm taking Limit from the Naked 3 Urban Decay palette. With the brush that came with it, I'm using the flat side. Pack it onto the lid. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my MAC 222 brush and I'm going to use Mooner from this Urban Decay palette. I'm applying this by using Windscreen Wipe Motions and I'm applying this in the crease. This is just going to help bring a little bit of dimension to the eye and give it a little bit more depth. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my MAC 217 brush with a little bit of Factory. And I'm loading a little bit on the brush and putting it into the crease to darken the crease up slightly. Now I'm taking my original Urban Decay Naked palette and I'm using a little bit of Hustle. I'm going to take the same brush, the 217 brush from MAC, putting a little bit on the brush, not a lot, and I'm going to focus this on the outer corner of the crease and on the outer corner of the eye. When you work with dark colors, it's important to build up as you go. You don't want to take a lot immediately. You want to take a little bit at a time and blend it. I'm having a real hard time talking. And I'm using Toasted from the original Urban Decay Naked palette. I'm kind of pressing this into my lid instead of swiping it on. So just take the brush that you used Hustle and Factor with and then just blend it out so that you kind of blend out the color a little bit. That was my bunnies. I'm just gonna curl my lashes. This is just an H&M lash curler, nothing spectacular. Now I'm just using my Maybelline Colossal Go Extreme in Leather Black. I don't really have a special technique for this. I'm just applying it to the bottom lashes. Just using my Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I'm just rubbing this all over my face. I'm using my Real Techniques face brush and my Makeup Forever HD foundation. I don't know what color this is. It doesn't say, which is very annoying. I have a little bit on the back of my hand. Just take a couple of pumps and then I just start buffing it into the skin, as one does when they apply foundation. So I don't have a very special technique for doing this. I just like rubbing it using like circular motions to buff it in. Okay, so I'm just applying the rest to my forehead, which is where I have all my sits and yeah, the redness. I have a great tip for you. Do you want to know a great tip? Okay, so I have quite a massive double chin. And so if I want to see if I kind of have a line, because you know some people have lines where they have foundation and there's just a line and then they're like pale white down their neck, and it's just, so what I like to do, I'm going to show you, I like to do this. I like to pull down and see, do these match? If they don't, I'm gonna rub a little bit more. And if they do, I've done a good job. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use my MAC Prep and Prime Translucent Powder with the Real Techniques contour brush. What this does is it mattifies your skin so you don't look shiny and oily, and it sets your foundation so that it lasts so much longer. So now I'm going to use my bronzer by Benefit. This one is called Hula. So, oh my goodness, that was a lot. I like to put this on the side of my forehead and on the temple, and then blend it out here. And I like to do this face so that I can see, you know. And then I like to take it down my jaw as well to kind of define it. Make my face look a little bit skinnier. For blush, I'm using Hervana by Benefit. This is just a pink / purple blush. So smile! Smile really big for the camera. Now I'm just going to take a clean 217 brush from MAC, and I'm going to use, what's this called? Virgin from the Urban Decay Naked palette. Look at this palette. My bunny, Sammy, he ate it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply this underneath my brow. Virgin is such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful highlight color. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of Virgin into my tear duct as well, just to kind of, you know, open up the eyes and make them look bigger. Now I'm going to take my Real Techniques, this is actually a concealer brush, so I'm going to use it for putting some shadow underneath our lash line. I'm going to take a little bit of Hustle and I'm going to tap off any excess, and then I'm going to apply it. I'm just going to connect with the shadow on the outer corner of the eye. And this is just going to make the look more put together and finished. I'm putting this about halfway in. Now I'm just going to wipe off the brush a little bit and take a Virgin and then sort of reapply it on the inner corner, and then take it down and connect it with the Hustle. Now I'm going to take my Sephora waterproof eyeliner. I don't know what color this is, but it's just a brown liner. If you're wondering why I'm struggling extremely, it's because this is not sharpened. Because I just haven't bothered. For my brows, I'm using the MAC Eyebrow Crayon in Lingering. I'm gonna hold it at the tip because I don't want any harshness. I just want it to be light and feathery, and it's so much easier to not be as harsh if you hold it at the end. Now I'm going to use my MAC lipstick in Twig. I'm gonna take my hair out now. Oh yeah. Try to look sexy and then your hair gets stuck in the lipstick. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is my first tutorial. I'm a tutorial virgin and I just lost my tutorial virginity to you. But yeah, I really like this look and I hope you do too. If you have any pointers, if there's anything you want me to do differently or you think that I did well in this tutorial, then please let me know in the comments down below. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!